Ah! Don't get hurt. DJ stupid versus me raising canes.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol
Did you
Dome
like it?
as we come to you from Commanders Field here in Landover, Maryland.
I've never had it.
Oh, really?
I don't have to change of direction.
Oh, yep.
Knew what it was. Did not have to change of direction.
You can't turn around.
Actually, I've never had it.
I mean, it's not because it's not big up there. Or I guess they're starting to.
The only place I've ever seen it was like on a campus at VCU, like in Richmond. But like it's not around here. Not to my knowledge.
Each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4.
That's some good stuff. It's all in the sauce. If they didn't have that sauce, they would be out of business.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have a business. You might as well just go to Texans.
I had Zaxby's a couple times. I must be ordering the wrong shit. Cause it really don't.
I think that the chicken is better.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You look at this Packers defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. This defense for the Packers, they put together
I don't know, Avenger.
Win over Chicago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. 23 yards on the play.
Get you. Oh!
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient.
That was a weird shade.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up.
For some reason, I would think they would have like cane sauce.
We saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Let's go. There you go. What's your? Yeah, make a play.
Throwing now is Daniels. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Dang it.
Here's Daniels.
Work
in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 18. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
What a drive this has been.
Oh, I moved my one dude that could have stopped that out the way. Oh, one dude that. Oh, yeah, that was a good call.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
I didn't even click.
It looked like you moved him.
Well, I clicked on him, and then I clicked off of him before the play started. So
okay.
Indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember,
wait a minute. Why is he playing it like that? What?
To throw is Daniels.
Spencer, can you please? Oh,
what? No, man. What?
Of course, the tackle pushes me out the fucking end zone.
And keep the offensive guys excited about getting
what?
back out there. They are in attack mode
man.
in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off.
I just saw I saw Fred Warner on the field.
Oh, you said
I saw Fred Warner on the field. I saw a route that cleared the zone. It didn't clear a zone. But
no, but I was in man though. He was in man.
Just a gain of a couple there.
Oh.
Make it 2nd down.
Fred Warner got man coverage too.
Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Man, he looking like baby Keekly out here.
Tackle and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
Like you said, that one stop, that was all here.
It's in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, he's hurt. No, not Campbell.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Need to somebody get him.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
Jones on the return. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field. Give this one.
Who do you think you use? Peppers is like 38.
Honestly, the main goal is just to try to buy my defense the time to actually try to freaking get a sack. Yeah,
I understand.
You can only cover for so long, but there.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside.
I still fucked up.
I know Peppers ain't going.
Probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Somebody,
there's
another one.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Yeah, they're playing some decent man coverage with that.
Pick up the 25.
What the heck is going on?
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Wide open.
I had a few options.
Yeah, he did.
We're scoreless after 1.
Again.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football.
That's right, Daddy.
As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Oh, he still had it too. Oh, they're gonna say he went out of bounds. Yes, they are. They're gonna say he went out of bounds. Yeah, that's what I initially saw. I was like, God damn it! And I ran away from it too.
Daniels. They'll roll it out right.
I didn't see it till late. I already rolled out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he rolled
too
to
shy of
the
the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I don't know why he was open
But
like
he's
that.
certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time
Yo.
he gets it out to his
Tackle.
back, and it's another nice play.
Man,
and another
what is his
first
speed?
down. They got the defense
Yeah.
on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
That man play like Keekly. Yeah, I ain't seen him play like this. I have not seen him. I'm not even going to use him because he might be coded differently.
Well,
That might be coded
out of that one,
differently.
but I think you got to continue
Man.
to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back there?
Because I didn't see any
Get your
linebacker.
quarterback hit a lot that way too.
Now Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Daniels looking to throw. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I already figured you were. I'm gonna give you the ball. I know you pulled a DJ.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after?
Your ass is on conservative.
And gain all that
Oh, hell
additional
yeah.
yardage.
Oh, ain't no shame. No shame at all.
I know your ass is on conservative.
Absolutely. You
That
should
shit
know.
bit
If
me
you
in
make
the
me
ass.
fumble one time, not just you. If I fumble one time, I go conservative.
The thing is, when the first play against DJ in the playoff, first play, I made Taylor fumble. That man was on conservative the entire game. I'm all right. But I thought you was like, oh, it's the rookie. He don't have carrying, but we good.
Nah, I know what it was. I tell you, that fumble is like it's contagious. Once one dude fumbles, like everybody gets scared.
And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh.
Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20.
That's funny. They had a nerve to light up, too. They had a nerve to light up inside zone.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Davis drops
The hell are you doing?
Second straight play that brings up
Not taking this good angle.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Oh, I got blocked like crazy. Oh,
That's a touchdown.
yeah, but it probably was. I got caught.
And this is where you have to
Probably was. I got caught.
You actually have to reach it and do it with a little bit humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice?
Man, baby Keekly.
Not the one that you're throwing it
Oh
to.
my God! I had
Been having a breakout game. That's
I had a touchdown, man. Like, fuck.
On second down, another
This
shot
man is going insane right now. What is going on?
6 yards.
You tell me.
I don't know what's going on.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This man is coded differently. What the
They'll bring
hell?
one of the tight ends in motion left.
Man, this is absolutely insane.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoffman. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
More,
yards there,
goddamn it,
Washington
boy,
first. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down.
Somebody.
Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Back to throw.
I'm still tripping off the out of bounds shit. I don't know what possessed him to go out of bounds. So when and the fact that I got the ball there, where I was shocked. It was red as hell, but I like, okay, yeah, I got it there.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
He fought, nigga.
Oh! Oh! I ran back too, but I can't move. I can't move. That changed it. The drill ain't the drill.
Beginning for him. An interception on their opening drive.
Yeah. Man, you won't get if you gave that nigga the fountain you, he won't get into that damn ball.
Hey, you know that. That's if I kept looking, you only jump.
Continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing. Love.
No!
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, my God. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I gotta move the eater over a few.
When you got multiple defenders in the area.
Oh yeah, the 8, yeah.
Love. That's going to be knocked away.
I told you.
Incomplete.
Oh.
How about the show put on by these 2 defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
Here's Jones on the return. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Hold.
No! No!
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go.
Running on 3-4.
The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to
Don't
think
fucking
that
matter.
would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
What? Like, what the fuck is it? You over here lying, talking about I don't got no good linemen.
I mean, you can look at the injury report. 3 of my linemen are hurt. So I
don't have no good linemen.
Forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility.
What lying to you?
That is caught. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop
I have no good linemen.
To go in the first half. So he turned to a trusted familiar face in
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that
maybe
spot,
they got
so
the pep talk at halftime. I did yell at them a little bit.
Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And to the 43.
Fuck
so
you.
Down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I did.
To throw now. Here's Love. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll get 4 there out of the screen. And
I'm not calling a timeout.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Working out of the gun. Love.
I make some adjustments. The first thing is, in the beginning, I was outside of waking up. I was overthinking the fuck out of everything.
CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now the first one they
What was the first one? Was it the one with
They do say that things even out in the course of the ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time able to retain possession, but they can't get
I feel the one to Rebel, but I don't know if that was my first one.
No, that was just second one. I think Rebel.
They got the fumble recovery.
You doing your very first drive.
And he's got it. It's caught from Packers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Oh, my God. This game has been ridiculous.
And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Gotten 3 picks, and it is 7-0.
So this will come out to the 30.
This man stripped me, and fortunately, he wasn't in bounds when he recovered
Out
it.
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively
that
play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys. In this
I remember now. It was the Jabril Peppers thing. Where I was trying to snap throw it. Where I should have just. And funny enough, I hot routed that too. I hot routed Pickens up. So that was supposed to be the other read, but yeah, I just didn't throw it to him. I should have snap throw it instead of just making the fucking read.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds.
Why would he go out of bounds, though, man? I'm just looking back at the play, Soldier.
Control space underneath.
Good
hands, then of course they're a dynamic target.
Like, nobody does that. He's a 99. Nobody runs all the way out of fucking bounds. They'll come back into play.
And deliver.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield. 50. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Okay, so you matched on that particular play.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score.
Yeah, because I'm looking at your outside receiver going in with the
return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback.
In route.
And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their
it's crazy you knew what the hell I'm looking at.
Hey, Charles, they got the lead.
I'm on the highlight TV. I knew that play. I was like, okay, yeah, that was.
Getting the running game going a little bit more.
Oh, so we just happened to look at this because I don't have your stream up.
Well, I wasn't looking at the exact same time, but I had already gone through that highlight.
Yeah. Okay.
And give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Wow, yo,
Absolutely.
Don't tell me I need to tune in.
Oh my!
How do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do.
And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So a change of possession here on
Man, the line play is just so bad. It's bad. Your edge, like I'm looking at this one play, your edge rusher crashes in. I roll out. They collide in with the guard. He gets a free ride at me.
Yo, that's A.J. Brown, fam. What in the fuck, Madden?
Oh.
Can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking.
What in the fuck? I even put. Okay, man.
2nd and 10. Now Love. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46.
Okay, this is what the fuck we're doing.
On that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well. Love now.
Yo, I keep.
Gonna get there as he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on a sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This ball deep for Tony. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone
man.
for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it.
I forgot I actually had a scenario this week.
In the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
My second year D lineman.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Quarter.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run there.
My rookie's a superstar, so.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. He's been quiet today.
I'll tell you this, inside stuff is awful on the linebacker. Like, only on D linemen.
They'll double him. You know, he's a linebacker underneath.
So when he finally gets a rating, if he does, he gets that. That shit is awful on the linebacker.
Keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks. Like a good.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Rashawn Gary in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long.
Andy and Cuno. Who did Cuno lose to?
You're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to...
Under pressure, they got him again. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
My dumbass not understanding the alphabet went all the way the long way around.
Imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a sim game.
Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
He lost. He lost, quote unquote, to the Vikings.
Something big to knock them back on their heels.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
I was looking to see because like you lose a game, you want to play immediately. I've seen who the potential for the week to move.
To the 31, but that is still well
plays
short
Andy.
of what he needed. And that's good for a gain of 6.
Cuno plays Andy. And Wizzle plays.
Situations and then having to execute, isn't it?
Plays Jaleel. I was thinking about his loss, and then I remembered he had that goofy ass loss to you.
Yeah.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there.
He missed the first kick and then slipped. And then sent it over. I was like, what?
To get their next drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
This game is horrible.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard
What the fuck was that? Glitchy spin break tap.
This game is horrible.
I am with DJ though. Like the break tackle or broken hit animations, they like goofy as hell, and they gotta go. They gotta find some branching animations or something.
It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. Love, they go play action now. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively. Because that looked
open. He lucky it broke up. Why the fuck did he like click and move him off or some shit? It looked bad.
2nd and 10.
Yo, why you do my boy Anthony Hoover like that, soldier?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
You cut him from the squad.
Throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
You can go pick him up, though, if you feel bad for him.
I'm actually kind of I'm kind of surprised that route took match.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
I think there's also just...
Off the play fake, Love. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That's a touchdown.
Here's Love. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibility.
I'm not all that upset about that. That was a weird clip. That's a dumbass clip animation, though.
Love looking to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker. Because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Oh my God, that is on me.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunities to keep this from no scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Oh.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He finds his man complete. It's Brown. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still,
Jones hit in the ball zone, and the Packers pick it up.
Oh, wow.
That's why you kicked the ball off.
Return for a Green Bay touchdown. The try here for the extra point.
Who is that for? Who are you talking to? He's demonstrating us.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Bam.
Has he been kicking the ball into the end zone?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again
Clinton
following
kicked the
that
ball
fumble
off.
return for a score.
Yeah, he does. He actually does the similar thing to me.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's see.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I'm back. Yeah, who doesn't kick the ball off is Wizard.
And it's going to be batted down.
And it's not. You're afraid of return. That should have been a pick. It's not like he's afraid of returns. There's just less plays to get injured.
Boy.
Dead ass. That's what he told me.
Here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Man didn't realize that was the kicker. He was...
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identify it perfectly, and we can see the frustration. The settling in.
I don't know about
that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
That'd be one of the ones that I'm like young dude. I'm sorry, XP.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And it's a fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Alrighty.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this was truly a total team.